This evening could not have happened without us having a keynote speaker. And our keynote speaker this evening is a 21-year veteran of Toastmasters International. He earned the organization's highest educational designation, which is Distinguished Toastmaster, within just 1 year of becoming a Toastmaster. This made him the first distinguished Toastmaster in the Caribbean. He is a 4-time multi-district Toastmasters table topics champion and the current District 47 holder of that title. A 2017 World Champion of Public Speaking finalist. The conceptualizer and international coordinator of the worldwide impromptu speaking extravaganza called WISE in celebration of the 97th anniversary of Toastmasters International. Please help me welcome international motivational speaker, author, mediator, consumer advocate, and our keynote speaker, distinguished Toastmaster, Dr. Godfrey McAllister.
Fellow Toastmasters, visiting Rotarians, ladies and gentlemen, you just listened to me being introduced to you. That gives you a huge advantage over me. Why? Because you have not been similarly introduced to me. Therefore, in order to get to know you better, I expect you to respond to a few questions that I'm about to ask. But first, a few statements of fact. Most, if not all of you listening to me can understand what I'm saying, even if it is through an interpreter or translator. Fact number 2, most, if not all of you went to school, and some may still be in school. Fact number 3, most, if not all of you, have identified a career or profession, and through that profession or career, you earn the money you need to live the life you love, and love the life you live. Or at least, that is your intention. Final fact. All of you realize that the things you learned about your career or profession even 2 years ago are not enough to keep you on top of your game today. Because we are living in an information and technological age where the only unchanging constant is change itself. And so, whether we like it or not, whether we so intended it to be or not, whether we are ready or not, life demands that we all become lifelong learners. And now, are you ready for the questions? Could you gain a strategic advantage for self-improvement, job promotion, increased earning potential, upward social and economic mobility in your community, trade, profession, or practice if you were to invest yourself in an intense academic course in any of the following disciplines? Dynamic leadership, effective coaching, engaging humor, innovative planning, leadership development, motivational strategies, persuasive influence, presentation mastery, visionary communication, strategic relationships, and team collaboration. I can tell by the look in your eyes. I understand that all of you said yes to at least one of these. And some of you, I dare say the majority of you, said yes to many of them. You just said that the quality and possibly even the quantity of your life would be exponentially enhanced were you to allow yourself to benefit from even one of these disciplines. But wait, there's a price to be paid, for nothing is free in this world. Education, and especially higher education, is expensive. And even if the government pays the full price or subsidizes it, all that means is that the taxpayers pay the high price for you. And so, realistically, How much would you be willing to pay for a comprehensive course in the discipline of dynamic leadership or team collaboration or engaging humor or innovative planning or any of the 11 practical disciplinary paths I outlined to you? How valuable are the benefits of any one of these disciplines to you? How much is the opportunity to make thousands and hundreds of thousands of dollars of additional income worth to you? I am here today. Immediate past international president and distinguished Toastmaster Richard Peck is here today. Club President Daphne Furlong and many more are here today because we want to introduce you to an international organization through which you can acquire not one, but 2 or more of these practical disciplines for approximately United States $135 per year. And because this organization currently expresses itself through almost 16,000 clubs in 149 countries, it offers you access to all of its brick and mortar as well as its virtual locations for that small annual fee of approximately US $135 per year, $11.25 per month, 38 cents per day. And you do not have to wonder whether or not this organization will be around for the next 10 years. It has already outlived 99.99% of everyone listening to me today. This organization has been around for 97 years. Ladies and gentlemen, at the risk of telling you what you already know, at the risk of presiding over the world's greatest anticlimax, and yet with unmitigated joy, excitement, and expectancy, I announce to you that the organization of which I speak is Toastmasters International, where leaders are made. But let's take a pause for a very worthy cause. There is something potentially misleading in our mantra, where leaders are made. And that demands clarification. For approximately $135 per year, Toastmasters International, through its almost limitless resources, does not and cannot make you into a leader. Any more than jumping into the deep end of a swimming pool makes you a swimmer, or enrolling in medical school makes you a surgeon, or attending a flight school makes you a pilot. Toastmasters International, through its 16,000 clubs and constantly expanding online resources and opportunities for honing your communication and leadership skills, provides the opportunity for and the environment in which you get to make yourself into the greatest leader that you desire to be. The Toastmaster who extracts the most from Toastmasters International is the Toastmaster who, with unsurpassed integrity, respect, and commitment to service and excellence, invests their time into thorough research, preparation, and presentation of every project, every module, and every disciplinary path that Toastmasters offers along your journey to becoming the best that God intended you to be. When you become a Toastmaster, or if you are already a Toastmaster, there is a choice that you must make that will influence all your activity. This choice will determine whether in your Toastmasters journey you ultimately become a master, or whether you simply become Toast. Toastmasters International currently offers 11 disciplinary paths, each with 14 required and elective projects that collectively teach more than 300 unique competencies. Every project must be presented within a Toastmasters club environment or an environment of approved equivalence. Do the math. It will be a long, long time before you can exhaust all that Toastmasters has to offer you. It was the first female president of Toastmasters International, distinguished Toastmaster Helen Blanchard, who said, if you get out of Toastmasters, all you can get out of Toastmasters, you will never get out of Toastmasters. Tongue twisters require a repeat. If you get out of Toastmasters, all you can get out of Toastmasters, you will never get out of Toastmasters. God bless her soul. But there is a well-known but not very well understood secret to mastery in life's university of lifelong learning. This is how I put it. He learns best who teaches most. He learns best who teaches most. Our individual capacity for expansion is limited, but it is only as we pour into others and cause them to expand that we exponentially expand our own worth and value to the human race. In Toastmasters International, we refer to this as mentorship. And although there is official credit given for formal mentorship, the best among us will tell you that the official credit you get for being a mentor is the lowest and the smallest of the rewards that mentorship brings. For it is only when we acknowledge that all we have comes from God, and in that spirit we strive to share with others some of what we receive from God, that we attain the greatest approximation possible to being like God. Today, I invite you. Today, I beseech you. Today, I challenge you to much greater efforts, to march gallantly forward along your lifelong journey of learning, and to do so with all the international opportunities and resources that are acceptable through the organization, pound for pound, that gives you the biggest bang for your buck. Toastmasters International, where leaders are made.
Thank you very much, Dr. Godfrey. Distinguished Toastmaster, I should never forget that. The highest educational award there is in Toastmasters. Distinguished Toastmaster, Dr. Godfrey McAllister. Thank you very much for those words.